Do you guys want to get snatched fast but don't know how? You hate working out, you don't like to eat healthy, and besides, junk food probably tastes better anyway. What if I told you there's one food that'll fix everything? One food that'll clear all your problems, it'll clear your acne, just help you get rid of all the bad stuff in your life. Mustard. You've probably seen this lady on your For You page eating, well, everything with mustard.
Having a chicken and apple sausage with some veggies. Mustard, you know, mustard just makes everything better. Eggs with warm cottage cheese, mustard, and sausage.
It was so hard to do research on this because I really can't stand the sound of people chewing, especially when you're chewing loudly. Like, yo, that irks me so much. It feels like... Ugh. And at the same time, while doing this research, I found out I had misophonia. Who knew the day would come where I would say TikTok diagnosed me with something? But it's okay, because my whole life I thought this was normal, and turns out it's not. This isn't about me, it's about her eating mustard. So this mustard trend, mustard diet, mustard plus cottage cheese, whatever you want to call it, this was started by Tiffany, also known as My Adventure to Fit. I'm pretty sure this is her name across all of her social media handles. Her famous combo, which went viral, was this mixture of mustard, cottage cheese, raw veggies, sausage, and I think apple or any kind of fruit on the side, and she literally dips everything in mustard, y'all.
Work lunch today, I'm having a chicken sausage with some mustard, cucumber with mustard, cauliflower with mustard, carrot with mustard, radish with mustard, and a green apple with mustard. Just kidding.
I'm the type of person, I hate mustard. I'm also lactose intolerant, so the cottage cheese just wouldn't. It wouldn't work with me. I'm not gonna test the waters, okay? And on top of that, usually when I eat veggies, I eat them cooked. So to see somebody eat this raw and literally break their jaw trying to eat this thing, I was like, ain't no way it ain't gonna click with me. If this video reached 20 likes though, maybe I would try it out and I'd post it on TikTok. If y'all want to see me do it, hit the like button, okay? We're being serious here. Hit the like button. And apparently it looks like she has this every single day, but not 3 times a day though, because she did say in a video that this isn't her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But for breakfast, she do have this cottage cheese with eggs and mustard mixture. Y'all, I can't make this up.
Eggs with warm cottage cheese, mustard, and sausage. Hearts of palm, cottage cheese, eggs, and mustard.
This thing looks like... it looks like vomit. I'm like, what? How can you eat this? But to each their own. Who am I to judge? Some things I eat, some of y'all will get on my case for it. And the thing is, everyone is trying this combo of raw veggies with mustard and cottage cheese. Like, people are eating this thing up. Y'all know the trend to say, eating his. People are trying it and people are liking it. Well, some people are liking it. And then there's other people who have the exact same reaction I was expecting.
I'm gonna do the carrot with the cottage cheese. Brussels sprout. Hell no.
I do think this is a good meal idea for people who are trying to lose weight, you know, people who are just trying to unbake their back for the summer. And there's nothing wrong with that. But on the other end of the spectrum, there's people who are trying this as a whole diet to lose weight. I'm talking about mustard cottage cheese with eggs for breakfast, mustard cottage cheese veggies for lunch. She even has this cookbook out, I think, with recipes that involves mustard. I haven't purchased the cookbook. I can't even give too much on what's in that book, to be honest. The whole point of this thing is to like add mustard to everything, and I believe it cuts back on a lot of seasoning and just a whole bunch of like other stuff with pasta, rice, potatoes, just a lot of things that people usually have in their diet. There's a lot of things that are taken out that's not even, in my opinion, I don't think it's unhealthy. So the reason why people are using this method to lose weight is because Tiffany also shares her weight loss journey all across her social media platforms. There's a huge problem with that though. Y'all, Tiffany has gone through about 3 diets so far. If you go through her social media platform, you can see this yourself, and I'm not making this up. She's been vegan.
I tried a vegan diet a few years ago.
Keto.
That was when I discovered Dr. Berg on YouTube, who was talking about reactive hypoglycemia, and the only real solution is a ketogenic diet where you allow your body to stop running off of glucose and instead run on ketones, which is not something you drink, it's something that your body makes when you are running off of fat.
And now we're on a mustard diet. I'm not pointing any fingers here, but it seems like there's a common trend with, you know, the dieting phase. She's gone through so many diets. And you know what's so funny? I've been through something just like that in my life. I was pescatarian, I was ovo-lacto-vegan, and now I'm back to eating meat, and I feel perfectly fine. But I've never done anything strange or extreme to like singling out one single food and saying, hey, this is gonna help you lose weight. This is gonna change your life. Tiffany, if you just go across her social media platforms, she's been through different diets and pretty much says the same thing for each diet.
Good morning, everybody. I finally woke up early again because I didn't eat past like, I don't know, probably 4 o'clock yesterday. And that's why I said if I eat past 4 o'clock, I just don't wake up without an alarm. So it's every time. But yeah, so I'm feeling like super sprightly this morning. Okay, unflavored electrolytes and a scoop of motivation. Yesterday, the biggest difference that it made for me is I had like just the most stable energy and focus yesterday that I've ever had. Like, one of my favorite parts of being healthy, getting my body healthy, is sleeping through the night. I literally will go to sleep and I'll wake up at 7 a.m. with no alarm clock every day. It's the same time every day. My body just wakes me up when I was not healthy, when I was not eating well. I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't stay asleep. And then I had like 75 alarms to wake me up in the morning. And I would just hit snooze, 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 snooze. And that for me is all diet.
But here's the thing though, this mustard diet trend, whatever you want to call it, this mustard thing only came about after she found out she was diagnosed with Lyme disease. Lyme disease is an inflammatory disease characterized at first by a rash, headache, fever, and chills, and later by possible arthritis and neurological and cardiac disorder caused by bacteria that are transmitted by ticks. Ticks give you Lyme disease? She's been very vocal about her journey with Lyme disease. She says that this diet helps her a lot when it comes to Lyme disease.
Hi, so you probably don't know my story. I've been recently diagnosed with Lyme disease. I have an extremely strict protocol of what I can and cannot eat right now. I'm thankful to have mustard as a condiment regardless of it looking like an eating disorder.
And I can only imagine what it's like to have something that can be triggered simply by the foods you eat. Here's where the problem comes in. As we can see, Tiffany has gone through a list of fad diets. A fad diet is a diet that becomes popular for a short time and similar to fads in fashion without being a standard dietary recommendation, often making pseudoscientific or unreasonable claims for fast weight loss or health improvements. And the thing is, many people are claiming like this is a form of disordered eating. They're trying to diagnose her with the eating disorder. Like, that's actually insane. You can't just diagnose people with eating disorders. But I just think this is like another fad diet. Although she says a lot that this helps her with her Lyme disease and X, Y, and Z, she's still learning about herself as she goes on.
As soon as you said that, it made me realize that one of the major things I'm supposed to be avoiding is lectins. And I know like all seeds, mustard is a seed, mustard has lectins. I can't have it. I can't have it anymore. Starting tomorrow, no more mustard.
Last Thursday, I went and got a allergy test for dairy because they have tested everything else, which is why I'm so limited in my food. I still have my nose that's just running and running and running and running. And I already took Claritin today and it's still just running. And dairy is next. If they take away my cottage cheese, well, take anything but don't take my cottage cheese. Anyways, I am going to be devastated, but I don't even know. Like, am I going to be able to do that?
But the problem with this is she's using a diet that helps her with her disease and she's sharing it on the internet and also trying to make it seem like this is another solution to weight loss. You can see how that's problematic, right? Because someone with high blood pressure or diabetes or any other illness can't just come on the internet and says that, hey, I eat this to help with my illness, but you can use this to lose weight, knowing full well this is not what they ate. Her meals are quite low in calories, and yes, they can help you with losing weight. Yes, they might help you see results in 2 weeks. You know, they might give you that tiny waist you was looking for. But is this sustainable? Will this last long? Do you even like what you are eating? And this is how people end up crashing back into their old habits. This is how people even form eating disorders because they get too restrictive on themselves. Even Tiffany herself, she claims that she has no cheat days.
Don't you have cheat days? You don't miss pizza or fries or anything bad. So no, I don't have cheat days. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start eating a little bit less fruit because I can feel my joints are starting to inflame. And unless you have Lyme disease or something else, you might not understand that.
Well, you know, because of her Lyme disease, she don't want anything to trigger inflammation in her joints and stuff like that. But people are taking this as literal health advice. Like, people are looking up to her as if she's a nutritionist or a doctor, which she is not. She don't even have credentials, y'all.
All right, so this was me last year, about 50 pounds heavier than I am right now, around 200 pounds. I had severe cystic acne. I couldn't sleep at night, would wake up exhausted, was craving sugar and carbs all day long, gaining weight nonstop. I figured it out, and now, of course, what I want to do is I want to share it with other people who are suffering with the same condition, help the next one in line. I absolutely cannot stand comments like this because dietitians are the most anti-keto people that exist. Literally every single one of them has a video on their page about why keto is bad. Dealing with blood sugar issues, you have to be able to manage your blood sugar, and the way that I do that is by consuming fat and protein. I wear a blood sugar monitor to check my blood sugar and make sure it stays stable throughout the day. How do you do that? For me personally, I just can't consume a lot of carbohydrates. If you can find a dietitian that supports keto, great, but I am allowed to share my story talking about insulin resistance and how I reversed it.
And you know what's even more crazy and even more insane? She didn't even lose weight because of this mustard diet. She lost weight because she was yo-yo dieting.
I have a meal plan that I created based on the request of my followers. You can get it from the link in my bio, myadventuretofit.com. Just go to ebooks and click on Clean Keto for Beginners. If you are on a budget, there is also a free keto food list which you can get, and that will also give you access to the community with over 12,000 members.
You can see this on her YouTube shorts. She was very open about her fitness journey and like what helped her lose weight. But it's like nowadays on TikTok, since the mustard/cottage cheese thing went viral, she's been sort of pushing that to make it seem like that's what helped her lose the weight. It's like she's not openly saying it, but she's definitely promoting it as a way of losing weight. This is what gave me that tiny waist. This is why I have so much energy. But when you go down on her profile, she also said that about the keto diet. I realized I never said what the keto diet is. The keto diet is basically when you cut out all carbs and stick with high fats and high protein. How do I know this? I tried keto dieting for 1 week. Your girl did not survive. Since that, I was like, yo, if I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna make sure it's balanced. I'm gonna make sure it's nutritious. English wasn't my first language, y'all. Excuse me. And I'm just gonna make sure I enjoy what I'm eating. You feel me? Because what's the point of living if you're not even enjoying what you're putting in your mouth? Oh my gosh, that could have gone south in so much ways. And people can come at me and be like, oh wait, what are you talking about? She never said this is what helps her lose weight. She never said that you have to do this diet in order to lose weight. Guys, there's a whole Facebook group about this. And if you go through that Facebook group, 90% of the people posting are literally saying that they're using this to lose weight. And she even reposted a TikTok herself with someone saying that they lost like 8 pounds so far since starting this diet.
Okay, but low-key, I love how much you guys are seeing success and the amount of people who are like, oh, I'm bloat free, I feel good, energy is good. Like, can we talk about how like that is a trend right now and people are feeling good? Like, it's not a $10 Starbucks drink, it's a trend that is helping people feel good. 104 million people have been on my profile in the last 7 days watching this food to inspire people to do something positive and healthy. Like, what? 6,000, I think, people, 5,500 bought the mustard ebook, and everybody's just like in the Facebook group sharing all their meals. Stop. I'm at the center of it, but like I'm just watching it and it's surreal. And like you guys are asking me like, oh, but are we gonna get sick of this? I don't know. I don't think so, because I really think like the variety, having like a little bite of everything, that's the thing. That's the key to not getting sick of it.
And it's like, huh? And what I find even more funny and strange about the whole thing is like people are saying since starting this diet and trying this combination of raw veggies with mustard and cottage cheese, They don't even want junk food. All they can think about is eating mustard and cottage cheese. This has cut out their cravings so much, and it's like, congratulations. But are you really gonna eat this for the next 30 years of your life? Let's be for real. It's just not a balanced diet. Like, it's almost like me taking hot sauce and sugar-free ketchup and saying like, hey, if you spread this on everything, cut out the seasonings, eat the food raw, this is gonna help you lose so much weight. You don't even need oil in your food. This is gonna help you so much. Trust my advice. Are you really gonna sit there and eat ketchup and hot sauce for the rest of your life? I'm not claiming that Tiffany or my adventure to fit is saying that you have to eat this in a certain way. And she even says like, yo, I eat my veggies raw because that's what works for me. My body digests it better. She's open about that stuff. But at the same time, when it comes to things even as simple as seasoning, she says like it irritates your gut lining and it's really not all that healthy.
Almost every seasoning has some form of pepper, whether it's black pepper, chili pepper, paprika, or something, right? No, they irritate your gut lining for most people, but most people don't know because they've eaten them every day or are eating some form of pepper or something, so they'd never know, right? But my husband is from Louisiana, so the amount of spicy food he's eaten in his lifetime is unreal. And he's had digestion, like serious digestive issues, TMI, for the entire time that I've known him. And it wasn't even a conversation of like, are you gonna stop eating that because he's from Louisiana? The other week when I started really paying attention, lectins and peppers and stuff like that after my last set of blood work, I told him, I was like, hey, this is one of the things that's coming up for me, so maybe you could just try and see what happens. Perfect. Energy levels up, no bathroom problems. Let me tell you, if you don't have a problem, if you have no bathroom issues, no bloating, no burping, no gas, whatever, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're totally fine with peppers and lectins. And sometimes people don't make the correlation and then they realize that it is the peppers all along. Bam, they don't have the issues anymore. It's always worth a try, right? Like,
you guys see the color of my skin? That seasoning could send me to the bathroom 100 times. Listen, I'm positive I'll live till 80, 90, 100 years old and I'm still be eating my seasoning. Let me not get too much on that. We don't know how the story go. She makes some like wild claims on her TikTok and her following really trust her advice. They take everything she says as if a doctor is telling them. Like there was even someone in the Facebook group chat. Yes, there's Facebook group chat. There was even someone in the Facebook group chat that was asking her about like IBS. People are asking her if they should do this or this should do that to help with their illness. Hey guys, it's Izzy behind the scenes. I look very rough right now, I know. I just want to mention that in this Facebook group, people are sharing how much weight they're losing and basically just documenting their journey while they do this mustard diet. And I just want to point out how alarming it is, how people are losing weight in such a short period of time. The average adult is supposed to lose about 4 to 8 pounds a month, but people in this group are claiming that they're losing between 8 to 11 pounds within 2 weeks of doing this diet. So that should just tell you how undereating is a huge problem and how it can easily lead to an extremely restrictive and unhealthy lifestyle. Also, I want to mention that the average adult is supposed to eat between 1,500 calories to 2,000 calories. Obviously, this varies with age, lifestyle, your activity levels, many things, because every body is different. But to see how people are taking a shortcut to the weight loss journey, essentially, it's very scary to just witness this go viral, and it's probably only going to get bigger from here. This Facebook group chat is a breeding ground for undereating, restrictive eating, extreme quick weight loss, which is not healthy for anyone. And I'm like, guys, do we not trust our doctors anymore? What's going on? Why are we trusting a random lady on TikTok who lost weight from not even the mustard diet, from the keto diet? And she also uses this to help her out with her Lyme disease. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of dangerous. People are literally losing hope into professionals that went to school to study things like this. I even saw someone in the Facebook group that called their doctor's advice BS or made it seem like their doctor don't know what they're talking about, and they put their whole faith into a viral mustard TikTok. And I don't want to be insensitive about this whole thing because she is quite open about her journey. She does say like, hey, she has Lyme disease, this is what helps her, but at the same time it feels like she's promoting this as a way of losing weight, down to the Facebook group she created, to the cookbook she has, and she even makes electrolytes. I think a lot of people don't realize that you can get electrolytes from just drinking water, coconut water. Electrolytes are present in your food. You get electrolytes in like almost everything that you eat, and it's not something that you need to lose weight. Like, I get it, she's selling her brand, you know, she's getting to the bag. It's very misleading, and it's, I don't know how to explain it. Something just feels off about this. And because I'm someone who's also been on a weight loss journey, and I've also been through a series of diets, and I've experienced what it's like to be on fad diets, what it's like to be so hard on yourself and just have this messed up image of your body. And I know what it's like to like take things out of context and take things to the extreme. When that advice falls into the hands of vulnerable people who are also in the same boat as you, you can see how this can turn into something as extreme as disordered eating, body dysmorphia. It can go extremely wrong for some people. It's not as easy as people make it seem. It's no quick fix. You have to find a balance between what you like, what you don't like, and what you know is good for you. Take some cheat days if you have to. You will have certain moments where you want to go to a restaurant with your friend, you want to eat your gut out, and that's okay. That does not mean it's the end of your fitness journey. You can do those things and find a safe and good balanced diet. Take it day by day, take it a step at a time. This is a journey. You can't look for shortcuts and look to lose weight as fast as you can. Like, you can take a year to achieve what someone took 6 months to achieve, but guess who'd be able to sustain what they lost? You, because you learned so much about yourself with that journey. Yes, I'm being so motivational right now. People literally should not, and I mean strongly advise people to not take advice from someone like this. I don't want to seem harsh or anything, but it's like, she's learning about herself, she's battling a disease, she's doing this for her own well-being. But for other normal regular people like us to take this and say, I'll take this to get a snatched waist. I'm gonna close this video off by saying, don't be too strict on yourself. Love yourself wholly as you are. If you know you need to change for the sake of your health, please do it, but do it in a safe way that works for you. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Guys, I try to make the background look a little different to spice it up a little bit. But anyways, we're currently at 36 subscribers. Please help me get to 40 subscribers. And let me know what you guys think about this whole mustard trend. I know Tiffany has some haters, like some people literally hate her for no reason. And I'm not trying to hate. I don't condone hate towards anyone. Do not spam up her comments with nothing, y'all. I just want to keep this as a safe and healthy environment to share our thoughts and share our minds, but also don't be hateful. And share this with someone who might find this helpful, or anybody that's trying to diet and you're like, yo, please think about this. Just please think about this. Oh, also follow my Instagram. I post a lot on there. If you guys want to interact with me and want to get to know me a little more and, you know, just keep up to date. I post a lot on my Instagram stories. Go follow that and just get the numbers even. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.